You get a clue as to where you're going in your career by what you are exposed to. The boss doesn't call you upstairs just to shoot the breeze with you. It is in a relationship, as you build that relationship, it is in that relationship that as that relationship is built and trust is built, the more I trust you, the more I reveal. Are y'all here? The more I can trust you, the more I believe that you can handle, the more I will expose you to. No one gets promoted and then gets exposed. It is exposure first. It is the privying to certain classified information. It is opportunities that you would not have heretofore that clues you that I must be on my way to another level. And when you are exposed, it changes your behavior. You notice that the more you are exposed to, the more you have to check your behavior. And not just check it, but change it. When you're working in the mailroom, you can get away with tennis shoes, jeans, and a T-shirt. But as you climb the ladder, are y'all here? As you climb the ladder, you understand that the environment, the level that you're operating on, demands another level and another code of conduct. So how I talked in the mailroom, how I dressed in the mailroom, I cannot dress on the 10th floor. And so, since I just can't jump from the mailroom to the top floor, I get called up every now and then to see it, to see how people act up here, to listen to how they talk, to observe how they deport themselves, so that when I am finally promoted, I can handle. I'm going somewhere. Just y'all hang for a minute. Don't have much longer. But so I can handle where I am. God never exposes anybody, or rather, he never promotes anybody with first exposing them. It is exposure that moves you from glory to glory. Okay? Abraham, he says to Abraham in chapter number 12 of Genesis, I'm going to bless you and make you a blessing. I'm going to bless, and through you all of the seeds of all the nations of the earth shall be blessed. He says all of that, and that's good. But he says, I want to make sure that it is solidified in your spirit. I want to make sure that you are clear about what I'm telling you. So I've got to show you. You and I have heard the expression, I can show you better than I can tell you. So God says, come down to the seashore. Abraham is walking parallel with the seacoast. He's walking down, and the Lord stops him in his tracks and says to him, look down at the granules of sand. He says, you see these particles of dust? I'm going to multiply your seed like that of the particles of sand on this terra firma we call earth. He waits till the sun goes down and says, don't go home yet. I want to show you, I want to show you something else. I want to expose you to something else. He says, look up into the starry sky. Stars everywhere. He says, count them if you can. I'm going to multiply your seed above that of the stars in heaven. He exposes him. He exposes him because he says to him, I'm going to bring you to your next level, but I need you to see it first. Because if you see it first, it's going to change your behavior. And it's after that that the Bible says that Abraham believed God, and it was counted for him as righteousness. It was after he was exposed. Okay, that's not a good enough example. But God was so deliberate about making Moses his manservant and making Moses his servant, making sure that Moses would carry out his assignment. And let me just take a side street and tell all of you that God gives no one an assignment that he does not expose them